Hello, my name is Jayson Wallace. I'm the service director here at DY Concrete Pumps. Today we're going to kind of show you the backup switches, what they do, when to use them. We're going to start with this PTO switch. When you're going to want to use this PTO switch is for quite a few years now, everybody runs a sensor or a switch on the back of your PTO box. When you put it into PTO, the fork goes over and it pushes that switch and it grounds out the circuit, gives power to everything on your truck. If for some reason that switch were to fail, you just come in here and flip your PTO switch. Now you've got power to all your panels despite that switch being bad. Used to back in the day, you'd have to remove it and put a paper clip in there. Now you don't have to even get out of the truck. Next one is this power. Really all this does is it supplies power to your local panel. Say you've got your remote and for some reason you trip, fall, and break your remote. Now you're gonna lose power to everything because it doesn't see the remote e-stop. So you'll come over here and you'll turn this on and it's essentially just gonna power up your rear panel. You would still have to run your boom with the hardwire remote or your stack valves. But also a lot of people will use this when washing out and not their remote boxes in the cab. So if they just want to leave their remote box in the cab and wash out with just their rear local panel, you could turn this on and run the truck like normal from the rear local panel. So DY runs two prox sensors, one at the bottom and one at the top of the cylinders, just like a lot of the other people do. Those prox sensors tend to go out, and when they do, you're sitting there have to hit the interrupt button every other time to get it to continue stroking and continue pumping. But if you don't want to do that, you just come over here and you turn on this backup. We also run a sensing valve. So now the whole proximity sensor circuit is turned off and you're running off a proximity sensor, sensing valve on the FFH block that is adjustable. When you turn the backup switch on, it turns your proximity sensor circuit off on the truck. Turns that off, turns off a relay inside the box, but now you're running off of a sensing valve by the FFH block, the big brain everybody calls it on the trucks. And it is adjustable. Sometimes they're preset from the factory. You should have no issues running it as soon as you hit this backup switch. Some people want to pump harsher mixes and you have to adjust it. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Jayson Wallace with DY Concrete Pumps. This is how you work the backup switches and what they do. If you have any issues with them, go ahead and give us a call at 682-999-9859. Thank you.